Welcome to Your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 625. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you're having some trouble getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. William Shakespeare. And once again, good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. And I mentioned last week in one of, I think a few of my episodes, how members of my Writers Club Live group coaching program recently got together for our December meeting, virtually, of course. And in this month's meeting, I led a 2020 accomplishment and 2021 goals roundup. And well, this is good news for all of you, because today through Wednesday, I am inviting you all to become temporary members of Writers Club Live as I share the same journaling questions and author goal planning assignments that my Writers Club Live members all got to mastermind live in our December meeting. And stay tuned at the end of the episode for more information on what the heck I'm talking about when I talk about Writers Club Live. So here we go. Let the author goal planning begin. And let's start with your 2020 author year in review. Let's celebrate your accomplishments with none being too small for a party, for a celebration. So here's some journaling questions for you. Number 1. What was your most productive and successful habit of 2020? What was your most productive and successful habit of 2020? I want you to acknowledge that, hopefully a writing one. I want you to acknowledge that and make a plan to lock it in starting January 1st. So maybe you found a way to allot yourself writing cave time every week, maybe 15 minutes a day or 2 hours a week. Obviously, we had more time this year than, in past years, but how can you lock in your most productive and successful writing habit that you established this year moving forward into 2021? Question number 2. What was your biggest writing win of the year? And again, nothing too small. I mean, finding a reason to be excited about writing a book, coming up with a book idea, finding your why behind your book, or maybe reconnecting with a why that you weren't connected to. So what is your biggest writing win of the year, and what did you learn from that win that you can use next year? And finally, question number 3. What was the most helpful writing lesson you've learned this year? It could be a good one, could be a bad one. In other words, not bad, but could be a learning one. We'll just call it. Could be a learning experience, or it could be a happy one. But what was your most helpful writing lesson that you learned from this year, and how will you use that lesson next year? So those are your 3 2020 review questions. And as I mentioned, I first used these in a masterminding session with my Writers Club Live group author coaching program. I'm going to put the link in the show notes. It's basically for those of you who maybe need a little bit more, whether it's accountability, writing support, coaching. I'm one-on-one in that program, so you get access to me. So Inc. Authors on Facebook, that's obviously the free solution with, again, accountability and motivation and all that, but Writers Club Live is a very structured program where you do get that one-on-one coaching access to me, and you just get a higher level of support, and it is just a fantastic group of authors that all motivate each other. And as I mentioned last week, I think they've produced over 150,000 words collectively over the years, so they're doing a fantastic job. I will put that link in the show notes. I will always drop the Inc. Authors on Facebook link in the show notes as well, helping you guys however I can. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. Until tomorrow, happy writing.